This is Insurance Tea bringing you real talk about auto liability and bodily injury, the coverages that come with every auto insurance policy. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself how auto liability insurance really affects your life? Most people pay for it every month. Very few people actually understand how powerful this coverage really is. Let's start with the basics. Every auto liability policy comes with something called a limit. This limit is the maximum amount your insurance company will pay if you cause an accident. Anything above that limit, you are personally responsible for. That means your savings, your paycheck, your investments, and even your home could be on the line. Many people don't realize how critical this number is until it's too late. Imagine being involved in a serious accident. Someone is badly injured. Multiple vehicles are damaged. Ambulances arrive. Lawyers get involved. And then you discover your insurance is not enough. That moment can be life-changing. Suddenly, you're facing massive bills, lawsuits, and years of financial stress, all because your liability limit was too low. This is why your liability limit is more than just a number. It is your financial safety net. Now let's talk about what auto liability actually covers. Auto liability pays for damages and injuries you cause to other people. It covers other people's medical bills, their hospital stays and treatment, their lost income if they can't work, repairs or replacement of their vehicle, damage to their property like fences or buildings, legal fees and court costs, and in tragic situations, even funeral expenses. What it does not cover is your own injuries, your own vehicle. That's why auto liability is often called third-party coverage. It protects others from you. Now let's look at a real-world example. Let's say you cause a serious accident and the total damages come to $1.5 million. If your liability limit is $1 million, your insurance company pays $1 million. You must personally pay the remaining $500,000. That money doesn't come from nowhere. It can come from your savings, your paycheck, your investments, your retirement funds, or even the sale of your home. One accident can erase years of hard work. Now imagine your limit is only $100,000 and damages reach $400,000. Your insurance pays $100,000. You personally owe $300,000. That can lead to wage garnishment, frozen accounts, lawsuits, and long-term financial hardship. Here's the part that truly surprises most people. Increasing your liability limit often costs less than $10 a month. Yes, less than the cost of one coffee per week can protect your entire financial future. A small increase can be the difference between peace of mind and years of stress and financial struggle. But why does this matter so much? Because most people focus on repairing their car. But smart people focus on protecting their income, assets, and family. Accidents don't ask if you're careful. They don't ask if you're a good driver. One mistake, one distraction, one bad day. Life can change instantly. This is why auto liability insurance is not just car insurance, it is life protection. Your liability limit is your financial shield. Choose it wisely. This is Insurance Tea, no selling, just education. Follow us for simple, real-life insurance tips that help you. Protect your paycheck. Protect your family. Protect everything you've worked hard for. Because when it comes to insurance, cheap today can become extremely expensive tomorrow. The liability limit isn't just a random figure, it's the line between financial protection and personal risk. When you choose your policy, you select this limit. But what happens if damages from an accident exceed it? That's when things get serious. The court can order you to pay the difference out of your own pocket. This could mean garnished wages, selling investments, or even losing your home. It's not just about numbers on a page, it's about protecting everything you've worked for. So when you're picking your limit, think carefully. It's your shield against unexpected disasters. Let's look at a real-world scenario. Sarah has a $100,000 liability limit. One day she causes an accident with total damages of $400,000. Her insurance pays the first $100,000, but Sarah is left responsible for the remaining $300,000. The court orders her to sell her house, empty her savings, and even seize her investments. Her paycheck is garnished for years. This isn't just a hypothetical, it's what can happen if your limit is too low. The financial and emotional toll can be devastating. That's why it's so important to review your policy and make sure your coverage truly protects you. You might be wondering, how much does it cost to increase my limit? The answer may surprise you. Often raising your liability limit costs less than $4 a month. That's just $48 a year, an amount that could save you from losing hundreds of thousands of dollars in your financial stability. For example, increasing your coverage from $100,000 to $1 million might only raise your premium by $10 a month. When you compare this small extra cost to the potential loss of your house, savings, or even your retirement, the choice becomes clear. Protecting your future is more affordable than you think. Auto liability insurance isn't just about protecting yourself, it's about covering the costs when you're responsible for harming others. First, it pays for injuries to other people. If you cause an accident and someone is hurt, your insurance covers their medical bills, hospital stays, surgeries, and physical therapy. If you have enough coverage, you pay nothing out of pocket. But if your limit is too low, you could be left with a hefty bill. This coverage ensures that victims get the care they need and you avoid financial ruin. Liability insurance also covers property damage. If you damage someone's car, fence, mailbox, or even their house, your policy steps in to pay for repairs or replacements. Imagine accidentally totaling someone's car or crashing into their property. The costs can add up quickly. With adequate liability coverage, you won't have to worry about paying these expenses out of pocket. This protection is vital for keeping your finances safe and ensuring you can handle life's unexpected moment. Another crucial aspect of liability insurance is lost income coverage. If you injure someone and they can't work, your policy may cover their lost wages up to your limit. For example, if a self-employed contractor can't work for 5 months due to injuries from an accident you caused, your insurance could pay their lost income. But if the damages exceed your policy's limit, you'll be responsible for the rest. This is why having a high enough limit is essential. Without it, you could be sued and held personally responsible for thousands in lost wages. Legal battles can be expensive and stressful. If someone sues you after an accident, your liability insurance pays for your lawyer, covers court costs, and pays settlements if you lose. For example, if you're sued for $100,000 after causing an accident, your insurance handles the legal defense and any settlement within your limit. This protection is invaluable, as legal fees alone can quickly drain your savings. With the right coverage, you can face legal challenges with confidence, knowing you're protected. The worst-case scenario, an accident can result in someone's death. Liability insurance can help cover funeral expenses such as the service, burial plot, and headstone. But the costs don't stop there. Families may file wrongful death lawsuits, which can reach hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why having high liability limits is so important. It's not just about meeting legal requirements, it's about protecting your assets, your family, and your future. Take the time to review your policy and make sure you're truly covered for life's unexpected turns.